and Still Infection. If we don't have the Invisimancer Skyl School or Luminger Drake, we're down to 10 creatures, a couple of which fly. And, oh, really? Well, why couldn't this be a Mearsmith? Oh, so we're looking at Arc Trail, Shatter, Embersmith. I mean, with the number of artifacts we've got, yeah, I mean, this is quite the pack. I mean, passing Arc Trail is really going to be tough. I mean, passing Embersmith is harder as well. We've got a lot of artifacts. We really want to power up that. You know, the Embersmith will be good for us because we've got a lot of artifacts that we can play. Shatter is also removal. Arc Trail is also the best removal here. I mean, can I take the Arc Trail and splash it? Embersmith is good removal as well. I'm gonna go with the Arc Trail. It's just so hard to pass that. And then we get Trigon of Corruption or a Shiny Necrogen Sensor, which goes pretty well with our Blink. Trigon goes better. We're going to take the Trigon here. We just need some removal. Yeah, I mean, Necrogen Sensor might wheel. Trinket Mage doesn't get us anything. Palladium Mirror, Glint Hawk, or Glint Hawk Idol. I think Glint Hawk is the choice because we want to be able to bounce all the stuff that has counters after we've used them. So we'll go with that. It doesn't up our Metalcraft count, but such is life. I think we're probably going to end up cutting the blue. We do have the blue mirror, but two of our blue cards are double, so we're probably going to end up cutting that. We'll see how it goes. Edge Red does nothing. Steady Progress or Shatter. Well, if we're going to cut the blue, Steady Progress is no good. But we have the Arc Trail. We really do want to be splashing red. We want to push that, so I think I'm going to take the Shatter here. Steady Progress has more synergy with our stuff, but it's unlikely that we're going to be playing blue, although we do have a Silver Mirror. This is really tough. Steady Progresses can come later than Shatters. I'm kind of pushing into red right now. Cerebral Eruption is just a little bit too far to push. There isn't really anything in this pack that we want, so we'll just take a Steady Progress and see if that gets us anywhere. I actually did see a guy play Echo Circlet in one replay. That was kind of funny because he was just in an equipment heavy deck and he was playing that thing, and it was just silly. It didn't actually do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and hide this guy and this guy, and then we get past a Riddlesmith. I mean, we haven't been able to commit to colors, which is tough. I think that we're looking at... We're low on creatures. Riddlesmith will help us loot for what we want. Help us sift through things, although the Ichor Claw Mirror will help our count. We might not even be playing the Steady Progress or this Luminger Drake. If we were just going to go like this, we have 20 cards. Yeah. Not sure if that was the right choice, but there it is. Probably should have taken the Riddlesmith there. Not really sure what I was doing. Talking too much, not thinking enough. We'll take another one of those, I guess. Not really much else in that pack. Volshock Replica fits in now that we're sort of solidified into a white-red Metalcraft. I really don't see this deck going past round 1, which means, you know, we're going to be... oh, there's our sensor on the wheel, so maybe we can censor people to death. I don't know. This is good against us. Let's just cack it. Another sideboard card. Yeah, this is not good at all. And I guess nobody's drafting Furnace deck because this guy's still here. So if we're looking at this as our core, I really don't like the fact that our biggest guy is the Saberclaw Golem. But we have 3 Necrogen Sensors. and one way to proliferate. So Shatter and Arc Trail are our removal suite. We don't have any mirror to help with the splash. I guess we're going to be powering up Volshark Replica and Saberclaw Golem. So I mean, this is our deck right here. Not sure if it's going to work. We're quite vulnerable to Slice and Twain, Shatters, etc. here. Oops, yeah, that guy's in. I mean, this is 23 cards. Curve is kind of odd. We have just the one silver mirror. I mean, it's almost worth trying to go in with one steady progress. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 16 artifacts to power up our Metalcraft, which means, you know, Metalcraft cards are at the 4-drop. We really wanted a lot more mana mirror. Maybe we shouldn't have passed so many in the early game. This is our Metalcraft hangout. Yeah, so I mean, we really want the high artifact count for Metalcraft. We're going to get through in the skies with Glint Hawk, the Stun Chaser, the Glider, and the Indomitable Archangel. We're going to get through first in the skies. The Glimmerpoint Stag works with the Trigon, the 3 Necrogen sensors, the Tumble Magnet, and the Clasp. I mean, so we got a lot of synergy there. If we draw it. So, almost makes me think I should have taken the Mirrorsmith over this thing. I think that was a big mistake. I wonder if it'll come back to bite us. So, this guy can impact games, especially against Infect. Being able to first strike their Infect guys is very helpful. The question is, do I want to try to splash a steady progress along with the Arc Trail and the Shatter with no mana fixing besides the Silver Mirror? I mean, the steady progress helps with, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards it helps with. Wish we'd had more Glint Hawks. Yeah, so I can't really see what I would like to take out for a steady progress. We effectively have 13 creatures, 14 creatures with Rusted Relic. Which is pretty good. We're definitely going to be hitting Metalcraft. It's just going to be we're hitting it later than we want to. I'm fine splashing for Arc Trail and Shatter. I don't know if splashing for Steady Progress is worth it at this point. I mean, we could dump out the Saberclaw Golem for the Steady Progress. I don't know how the mana base would look doing that though. I'm thinking right now like 10-7, but with the fact that we have a Neurok Replica and a Silver Mirror, the Volshark Replica too, let's go color sort. Saberclaw Golem, Volshark Replica, Neurok Replica, put you there. Silver Mirror is here. Glint Hawk Idol. Yeah, so I mean, we don't necessarily need to use the Neurok Replica to bounce guys, but if we were to run the Steady Progress and 16 lands, would that be okay? Double white. So let's say we did that with 10-4-2. If we did 10-4-2, would that work for us? 10-4-2. We only have one Silver Mirror. We don't have anything that costs more than 5 though. And it's not likely that we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in the same turn. 10-4-2, I mean, we're going to be proliferating, but yeah, I mean, 10-4-2 might be okay because, you know, the occasional Steady Progress will help us. We don't want it till later in the game anyway when we've got presence. Let's see what Moto suggests here. Well, close. Just a moment.